All right, so here I am telling you a little bit about Reframe. So I always feel like I am crap at describing my products, my work, and so on and so forth. Just full disclosure before I get into it. I Reframe just was one of those ideas that came to me like a kind of bolt of lightning. It was like when I was trying to think of a name for my business, I was thinking and thinking and thinking. And then I was in Thailand relaxing in bed. And then Relax Me Happy just came to me. And straight away, I knew that's just perfect. And it was like that with Reframe. I think one of the key things is that having been in this industry for, I don't know, about 18 years, I genuinely have lost track of time now. The thing that I realized was so much of what I'm saying, what I'm teaching, what's coming up is really comes down to reframing, shifting, flipping the script on how we perceive things. And I really understand now the power, the potency of reframing things, hence me creating this program. Now, it has been, I'm going to use the term labor of love, which I kind of love and kind of don't, because it's not been a labor, like I've not been sat working, kind of like struggling away at it, but it's born of love. And I've poured so much love into it. And I think one of the things I would love for you to know about Reframe. So you might have heard the saying, you can taste the love in cooking, or not, depending on who's cooked it. But this has been, I love that term. And leading with love, infusing things with love is something that is key for me. And I can hand on heart say that I sense that you can feel the love in Reframe. Now, when I first started recording it, I can't even remember when, it's a bunch of months ago. And there were many moments when I listened back to one of the meditations and was just in tears, because I could feel how someone used the word pure, and I could feel that. I think that's really appropriate. I could feel how pure the energy. Like, I would sometimes say to people, just have a copy of Love Notes near you, with you, by you, and the loving energy of it will soothe you. And I have my ancient copy. Actually, I have it here, of Love Notes, my original Love Notes from God hardcover copy. And I do that, exactly that, with my copy. And so I would say you can feel the love that is infused in this program. And something I've said again and again, and I so mean it, is that because I'm such a deep person and a deep thinker, I often think, when I'm working, if I was to die tomorrow, what would I want to leave for my kids? And it warms my heart to think that if anything ever happened to me, that Reframe is here in the world, so that either of my children, who I love more than anything, would be able to come to this. And the love that I have infused, that has been channeled to and through and from me in this program, is nothing less. Both the love and the wisdom and the depth of it is nothing less than I would want to give to either of my children, or frankly anyone about whom I care, or anyone that I love. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I did not have a fun start in life. I have experienced a lot of pain and heartache, and I don't really like the word because it's dramatic, but frankly, agony. And so that really has broken me open again and again, and given me this deep, undeniable desire to serve, to love, to uplift, to inspire, to help, to really find purpose in my pain and put that to good use. Okay, so ultimately, it's about me sharing that desire to love with you. Now, with Reframe, what I wanted to do was make it as close to working one-to-one with me as you could get without actually doing that, with the benefit of being able to re-listen to the modules, to listen to them whenever and wherever and over again and come back to them. Without going into too much depth, there are 10 modules in Reframe. There's an introduction, there's a sum up, and there is a masterclass. Each module is split into two, which emulates kind of how I would work in coaching sessions. In coaching sessions is generally we chat, I ask coaching questions, and then we do some kind of meditative visualization, relaxation at the end to embed it in your subconscious. And every module is like this. I'm talking to you, I'm explaining. And because I've been doing this so long, and because I'm obsessive, and because I'm so deep, and I'm so passionate, I have such a heart for this, there is so much depth and so much richness in both the introductions and then the processes. So in each module, there's the intro and then there's a process, which will either be a meditation, a visualization, a relaxation, or one of the kind of NLP hypnosis type tools. So let's see if I can remember. There's the rewind and the reframe processes. This is to help with any kind of trauma or phobia, but it doesn't need to be a big thing. It could just be anything that trips you up. The rewind process is something I've used tens and tens and hundreds and goodness knows how many times in sessions with clients. You can now do this by yourself, for yourself, just with me coaching you in your ear. And then the reframe process is where you take, say you're afraid of flying, you do the rewind process on it and then you reframe. These two work in tandem. I've also got belief shifting, so powerful, really helpful whenever you want to shift, grow, transform, up level. There is the want, not need module. Oh my goodness, this is so potent when it comes to manifesting anything, getting into that energy of, yes, I want this thing, but I don't need it. Love of your life, so beautiful, which is really to help you just feel enough and complete and not like you need another to complete, that silly thing that we say. Helpful whether you're single, in relationship, whatever. Let me see if I can remember. Fuck you, inner critic. Oh my goodness, I'm so passionate about this, so powerful. Mindfulness, this is to help you to practice observing, banish worry. The name says it all. Embody, another really potent thing to help you to begin to step into becoming the version of you who's already living your dream life, because again, this is how you manifest. Let me see my notes and see what belief shifting, embody, love of your life. Okay. Yes, when things suck. And I've alluded to the fact that I've definitely had plenty of this in my own life. And I've listened to this one recently too. And there is such a beautiful meditation for this when things suck that really will help soothe you when things suck. So these 10 modules are comprehensive. I'm not saying this is going to be the panacea, because nothing is, of course, but it's pretty much everything in there within reason that I would go through in one-to-ones with you to help you, whether you are going through some challenges in life, or you're feeling lonely, or your inner critic has got all chatty Cathy in your ear, or you're worrying, or something's happened. Like there was a thing that happened with me recently where I felt like it had created a bit of trauma in me. And so I did the rewind process and then I practiced mindfulness. So it's like, I've got your back. I have got you covered. I am going to be your oh so freaking loving coach in your ear. There are plenty of things that I am pants at, that I cannot do. But what I can do is love on you, is tap into the pureness of the love of the divine and shine that on you and get that from my heart to yours. This is something I've been thinking about when I think about launching Reframe, is that my heartfelt desire to guide, uplift, love, support, just touching your heart, if that doesn't sound way too, like, I don't know, gooey and whatever. But this really is my gift from me to you. And as I get ready, I'm recording this a couple of days before I launch. This so commonly happens to people like me in my kind of field of work, where you're teaching something and you get to embody it more deeply as you're about to or as you're teaching it. And for me, the reframe that I am embodying and living at the moment is, instead of, oh, I'll really relax when, when Reframe is launched and things have shifted in my work, it's like, no, I'm just going to relax now before it's all out and embodying this. I want you to embody this capacity, this ability to reframe anything and everything in your life, to overcome those triggers, to flip the script full stop on all of it, and ultimately become unfuckable. If you've got any questions, reach out to me. If you sign up for Reframe, massive welcome. I will see you on the other side. There will be a link because this video is going to be on my sales page. And otherwise, in any case, I'm sending you so much love and have a gorgeous rest of your day.